My sister and her husband have unalived 2 children while awaiting their trial for unaliving another child. Over 7 years ago, my sister and her husband killed their baby daughter by denying her medical treatment. She had a completely treatable illness as a result of my sister and her husband refusing a ROGAM shot prenatally. As a result, my niece died a slow, painful death over 3 days, while my sister and her husband refused to seek or provide any medical attention. They have had their parental rights permanently terminated for their other 4 children, 2 of which were born since my niece died. In the last 18 months, they have had 2 additional children die at birth. I don't know if the autopsies can make any conclusions about whether they were stillborn or died after birth like their previous child. But I do know the parents didn't call 911, just like with their previous child. Their murder trial has been delayed an amazing amount of times due to COVID, and their extremely persistent appeal of every single pretrial motion. But at the same time, the court system has rescheduled multiple times to prioritize pending cases with defendants who were in custody. But those intervening years without a trial and incarceration have allowed my sister and her husband to carry to term and likely murder 2 additional children. I do not blame the prosecutor's office, as they have been nothing short of exemplary. But I do wish that the court would schedule this trial at a time that works for the prosecutor, with all possible haste. Or at the very least, remand my sister and her husband to jail until the trial occurs. The clock is ticking until my sister and her husband don't call 911 for another dead baby. Edit. Appreciate all the comments and thoughts. Adding a bit more detail here. My sister's husband introduced her to a religious cult that believes in faith-based healing, and that is why they continue to refuse medical treatment for themselves and their children. The cult was explicit about their refusal to provide medical attention. They held a faith-based healing conference and posted all the videos on their website. One video in particular was of a member describing how he was told by a doctor that his child might die if not given their asthma medicine, and yet still the cult member refused medical treatment for their child. That cult member was a lawyer at the time, but is now a sitting circuit court judge. The cult's website and videos conveniently disappeared when my sister and her husband were charged, but I was able to download them all before that happened. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.